we came back from COVID. It must have sucked for you being in COVID. Like, wait, what was
Oh,
that
it was.
like?
What, at flat parties, mate?
Yeah, I
And
guess.
you walk into another flat and all you hear is Pop Smoke's Dior, come on. And you get one guy on the decks who knows all, and then you get another guy on top of the table who knows every single word. And in our flat, shout out Momo and Sam if you're listening, and Billy, we had Kai who knew all the words. You know Kai.
I know Kai. I know.
Mackers knows Kai for very different reasons, but we had Kai who knew every single word to Dior, and that was his role within the flat. But yeah, more on how we met.
Yeah.
We had a
few training sessions.
We had a few training sessions.
Once you got fit.
Once I was injury
Sorry,
free.
once you weren't in. Yeah.
Once I was injury free. Momo, if you're listening, you will remember. So we've talked about with a certain guest who shall remain nameless for the time being about A&E in Swansea.
Yes.
Momo and I spent 18 hours at Morriston Hospital one time.
That night or a different time?
Different time.
Wow.
We're coming back from a night out and obviously we're battered. Bear in mind this is COVID time, so it's about 9:45.
Yes.
We're coming back from Spoons. 9:45 p.m. by the way.
Yeah.
Like
Not
basically still light outside.
Yeah.
We're coming back from Spoons, absolutely battered. And Momo trips me up. Like we're just like walking along stumbling and I thought I'd broken my knee. So we head to Morriston Hospital the next day.
Oh god.
And because obviously I wasn't like bleeding from my neck or anything like that. They don't see us immediately.
Yeah.
So they say, okay, wait out. We're there for 18 hours. We get to it and they go, yep, it's not broken. And they slap 2 plasters on my knees and we're gone.
18 hours for that.
All of that for 2 plasters.
To be fair, I've got a story to do with Morriston A&E. It's really bad.
We don't want to absolutely slate the NHS, but
No, it's not the NHS. It's just Morriston A&E in particular.
Okay.
I do not like.
Okay.
So I went out. This was first term, first year. I went out to Tutors. Shout out to Tutors. Used to be a club in
I've never heard
on
of
the Singleton
Tutors.
campus. Yeah, no, it was the club to be. Every Friday, only students. Every Friday, Singleton campus. I went out. One of my boys, Matt from rugby, when I was a rugby professional at the time. We got a bit tipsy. By a bit tipsy, we got pretty smashed. But he was limping because he'd hurt himself in rugby a few days before. So we went to get on the bus to get back to my place in HSV, Hendra Folan Student Village.
No way.
I was in
HSV.
First term I was Hendra Folan Student Village.
You did well to get out of there.
We did split. So it was called Split or something like. Basically, we spent the first term in HSV and then we stayed for the rest of it in Bay. Okay. But it meant that we got reduced fees and we got a free bus pass. So I was like, brilliant,
sorted, right?
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Like yes, but I really enjoyed it.
Stories about HSV, but I'll let you continue.
HSV is a cesspit.
It is not good.
It's not good.
It's not good.
But yeah, so we're getting on the bus to go back to mine. He's going to stay at mine. This bus driver, and I will always remember this guy's face because he was. You always have one dickhead bus driver.
Of course.
Always. And you always know who it is. And he's always a bastard. Always, always, always. And it was him. And he wouldn't let my mate on the bus. Wouldn't let him on the bus. If we got on that bus, just then, because he thought Matt was absolutely smashed, right? Matt wasn't even worse. Probably was less drunk than I was. But, actually, that's a lie. That's definitely a lie because of what happens next.
Here we go.
But he doesn't get on, so I get off. I've paid for a bus ticket as well at this point. I'm pissed. We get a taxi because that's the only way we're going to get home at this point. Bus ain't going to be for a while. We get the taxi back to mine, parks outside the house, and I'm paying the taxi driver. And just at the corner of my eye, I see Matt just full head first out of the taxi. A proper big taxi one, not the small taxis. Big taxi, meant to fit like 6 people, high off the ground. I just see him full head first. He curbs himself. He falls head first out of the taxi, corner of his head smacks the curb, knocks himself out instantaneously. Bleeding everywhere. It's absolutely mad. I've never told this story before on YouTube, and this was the most terrifying moment of my life, especially in first year.
Do you think you could have died, to be fair?
I jump out the taxi. I jump out the taxi. Taxi fucks off, just leaves.
Obviously, because
they don't care. And I'm literally holding Matt in my arms like this. I think he's dead. Like I'm like fucking panicking, and yeah, and like he comes round. When he comes round, I put him down gently, sprint to my flat, banging on the windows because they're in the kitchen. Going, call a fucking ambulance right now.